So, you guys just found the blue dragon lair. Horde. Not lair. Horde. And you collected what you could before swimming back up to the surface. Well, before I said that. As you leave the tunnel, the 60 to 80 foot tunnel, is the order of entry the order of exit?
Don't see why it wouldn't be.
Yeah, probably. We trying to stealth out of here, or are we just all swimming straight at the surface and getting a GTFO?
Well, we're pretty sure the dragon is not here, so we might as well just get out.
Yeah. So, but as Fraudry, you do notice that as you peek up out of the tunnel, the lights have changed positions.
Are they feeding on the corpses of their friends?
Are they feeding on the corpses?
Not see my light? Yeah, you can see my light.
Yeah, I think that's where there was bodies last time. Like over here.
Close to it. A body was probably down here. More often than that.
As far as leaving water, aren't we just teleporting up?
Oh, true.
Did you finish that? They had teleported up. I had swam up on my own and just, action dashed to the surface and got on the docks.
I thought you went up enough. You went up enough to see through.
Yeah, but when we were nearly done with the looting, I left you guys to grab the rest of the gold, and I went up so I could start prepping the ship to fly. And you guys were going to teleport to the ship, and I was already.
Oh no, I would have been the only one left down there because I was the one that was jumping back into the water and then teleporting back and over and over.
Oh, we had the bags of holding.
But we decided not to do that.
We had the bags of holding. So
we just...
Guys, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been 7 days.
We don't know what we've done. Okay, so then
we don't watch
X-nay that. No. Who makes notes at the very end? Then excuse that.
We're not fucking with anglerfish. We're not here for that.
Yeah, and with my stealth and movement speed, even halved underwater, I can move pretty damn fast.
If you can perceive them and not run into one.
I wouldn't be perceiving. No, I was just swimming straight up. The second we got to the hole, I was surfacing and then going to the dock. I wouldn't have tried to
run into one.
Yeah.
Because apparently we did on our way in. Motherfucker just crept right up behind us and dangled its little dangly bit in front of our faces, and we never saw it.
Okay, so Smoke, you noticed as you swam, that the lights did change in the murky water, and then everyone else teleported back to the Lucky. Which I will teleport us all back to the Lucky. Only some of us are here on the Lucky.
I decided not to. I'll stay in the water.
Finicky. Some of us were lost. Beat me up, Scotty.
I didn't walk through. Everyone thought I did, but
it cuts off right as you walk through.
Oh.
It's just like the top half slicing.
Here we go.
UwU.
Oh my gosh. What are your plans with your information? You were told a message came through 4 of your brains, at least. Vasily, a message didn't come through to you.
Weird.
Tails is pretty stupid, so he has no idea.
You have an inclination that something or someone was taken from you.
He's got that, but he doesn't know what to expect. He's okay.
You do have an 8 intelligence. I just
when
they're on the ship, I immediately go find Smoke.
Yeah, I am drying off on the deck, and the captain is waiting on my orders to head to Leolin which once I see Fraudry, I will give him the signal to start heading.
Do you still have feline tendencies? Like, do you want to lick yourself dry?
What?
That wouldn't really work for the dwarf spirit because the dwarf spirit is thick and like.
Wait. I snapped my fingers. I have prestidigitation.
Your tongue's not barbed. It's not fit to lick your hair.
Mind this, I can help.
Oh God.
Soaking wet. I woke up and smoked. So,
I
are you going to tell us where we're going now, or are we going to find out when we get there and see a dragon?
We're going to Leyland. It's about 60 miles south of here. It's where I am pseudo from.
Pseudo from?
Not raised, not born, but if I have something of a semblance of a family, that is where they are.
So not in
this.
Neverwinter then.
I was born and raised in Neverwinter, and like I told you, I made a lot of enemies and had to run.
I just want to know what we're getting into, what we can expect. That's all.
You can expect a nice little tavern with a very nice woman and man and 2 kids. That is, if nothing has happened to them.
Fair enough. I will climb the or what the hell? Climb the mast. Or climb the mast up into the nest thing. Ship words. How'd you brain me?
Ship word.
Do you
Crow's
need
nest.
Travis
Crow's
Willingham's?
Thank you. Good grief.
Climb the rigging up the mast to the crow's nest.
I'm a lizard. I'll just climb straight at the mast.
Smoke is looking very, very anxious. Give me 1 second, Chris. I got you on that. Yeah, by the way, this entire trip.
You're very nervous.
Increasingly confused. He's trying to puzzle this out. He's like,
We'll
what
let him
could
get
they
there.
have taken?
Weird. Everything's on me. Everything I own is here.
Okay.
Just,
Start
staring
out
outside the ship with a rather blank expression.
Vasily, when we land, how are your spells looking for today?
Oh, I suppose the largest bite of freaking biscuit and gravy now.
You don't need to eat. Weird.
Wait,
Vasily, you don't eat. What is this?
We took his egg. He must have taken
Why
my
are
egg.
you eating?
Biscuits and
Anyway,
gravy
I was
moment.
like, wait,
Not your egg.
I don't have any eggs.
Wait, I don't have any
The
eggs.
fuck?
Guy.
That's the angriest biscuits and gravy that's been yelled at me.
Anyway, what were you saying?
How capable are you still left for today for healing magic? How many spell slots do you have left?
Please don't get hurt.
Please don't get hurt is your reply. Oh, fuck.
I beg.
We might. How far is Leowin? Should we take at least a short rest?
We would have time for a short rest on the way. It's 60 miles, so that'd be like 2 or 3 hours.
Alright,
Or it'd be
short rest then.
Do we
sorry,
need a short
230
rest at all?
total divided by 60 is 4, so it's 6 hours away. Yeah, we pretty much moved 10 miles an hour, so it's 6 hours away.
Okay, so that's almost a long rest.
Yeah, but we'll probably need to jump into action when we get there.
So we wait 2 hours.
No.
Really?
We get there, and if the town's not on fire, you guys can wait the other 2 hours. I'm going into town.
No, I'm just gonna take a short rest. I'm also gonna switch back into my plate mail.
Yeah, I'm taking a short... Chris, can we complete a short rest on the ship?
Well,
Yeah.
if it's 6 hours. I also just need a short rest.
If anyone was Elvin.
I will short rest with the option for a long rest, thank you.
I remember we
Wait,
had
hold
2
on.
hours. That was crazy.
We only
I
have
thought it
6
was
hours.
Yeah, you only need 6 hours to get a long rest.
I will
No,
take that
a
long
long rest is a period of extended downtime at least 8 hours during which you sleep
But
for at least 6.
mom,
Yeah, you need 8 hours of not doing anything, only 6 hours of sleep during it.
But
Trey furiously looking at his character sheet.
hold on.
It's that right here.
So much hit dice.
Warforged might have a different rule.
Yeah, Warforged only need here, I'll also look at it. So we
Oh, wow, that was a lot of hit dice, but I'm back up to full.
That was a lot of hit dice.
Not really rolling the best on them. I also don't have a great Constitution modifier.
We yeah, that's true.
Use
That's-
one whole hit die.
It doesn't necessarily Century's Rest doesn't necessarily say that
Alright, Vern's.
you don't have to spend 8 hours
Hey, oh, wait.
to complete a long rest. It just says you spend
So-
6 hours inactive rather than
At
sleeping.
least 6 hours.
Yeah, it'd be like an elven
Yeah, when you
forest.
take a long rest, you must spend at least 6 hours in an inactive motion.
Yeah, so by the rules, I think
rather than sleeping.
Vasily can actually take a long rest for 6.
Yeah.
The rest of us
I'm
can't.
Bitch.
Well, so Smoke can't, because Smoke is gonna be leaving the ship to go check on his family. The rest can continue resting.
Yeah. I'm not taking a long rest.
I'm gonna take a short rest and then start my long rest. So if I'm able to continue it, that's great. If not, that's fine.
So Vasily can come with me, though, because he will be
Yeah,
done.
he's headed 6.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
it's when
I'll
you take
come.
when you take a long rest, you must spend at least 6 hours in an inactive state rather than sleeping. But a long rest is still 8 hours. When you take a long
Let's look
rest,
at
which is
Century's
8 hours.
Advice.
Yeah.
I mean, based on the errata, if I remember in the errata, he clearly specifies that elves actually do only need the 4 hours. For...
Yeah, in Century's
No,
So
Rest.
by the
elves
same
do.
logic.
No, but Century's
Elves
Rest
do.
specifically says just at least 6 hours inactive in a motionless state, and it doesn't say they have to do anything else other than that.
Rest.
Rather than sleeping.
5.
It says you must spend at least 6 hours in an inactive state rather than sleeping when you take a long rest. But a long rest is 6 hours of sleeping and 2 hours of inactivity.
Right, but that's like saying an elf's long rest is 4 hours of sleeping and 4 hours inactive. But it's not.
The only reason I'm saying it might be 6 is because it specifically says that, and it doesn't just say while you're at long rest, you're in an inactive state. It specifies at least 6. Up to DM's discretion. Up to DM's decision. So.
So a trance says after resting in this way, trancing for 4 hours, you gain the same benefit that a human does from 8 hours of sleep. Which we don't even need 8 hours of sleep, we only need 6.
Yeah.
So rules are fucked, guys.
So yeah, up to Chris's discretion if
Yeah.
his rest is 6 hours or not.
DM's fiat.
I have an answer. I'm just trying to see if there's any ruling against it.
I can, if I were
I
to
will
run
be
a
right
game,
back.
I would probably let people get away with a 6 hour long rest.
I will be right
If
back,
they-
everybody.
If they slept for a full 6 hours. So you don't get any 2 hour watches.
Yeah.
It's just everybody foregoes watches and sleeps for 6 hours straight, you get a long rest. That's kind of how I run it, but that's just my game.
Well, if the state is lowered, that would be wonderful.
It gets tricky when you start trying to like get into particulars of time spent doing things, and
Because the Warforged doesn't say the explicit wording that elves do. That's so tricky.
it'd be cool if we got it so we could be healed.
Yeah. Be cool if this website loaded. Because it probably has the answer I need. I'll say go for it.
You don't allow it to just be 6 hours long rest?
Yeah.
I'm back.
So, I'm ruling in favor of Trey that it's just a 6-hour long rest.
Don't roll in favor of me, roll in favor of the wording.
But it's in your favor. It's in the party's favor
It's
for you to
exactly
be healed.
Party's favor.
So
Could we get away with 6 hours sleep and not 2 hours of downtime?
well, for humans, it necessarily says that it's 8 hours. For like all other races,
It's 6 hours of sleep and 2 hours of downtime,
yeah,
which is like a watch.
yeah, his wording
Yeah.
just says that he only needs to be inactive for 6 hours.
I'm just asking if we go to sleep for the 6-hour ride, is there a point to it, or do I need to keep watch for 6 hours?
No, we have the
Well,
crew to
if
keep
you-
watch.
We have everyone to keep watch.
Yeah, if you
but-
Yeah.
sleep for 6 hours, then the next 2 hours once we get there.
Smoke's not sleeping.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping. I'm awake, and if shit's going on, you will all be woken up. So at least start your long rests.
Fuck it,
Okay.
I'm up in the crow's nest, I'm just keeping watch.
Okay.
I'll stay up with you.
You guys aren't
don't
taking
have
long rests?
spells.
Nope, I took a short rest.
Okay.
Do I need to roll a perception check to see things, or...
He's got one hell of a vantage point as we pull in the city.
Yeah. Go ahead. You do not notice anything bad. There's nothing unusually on fire. You do see the
Normally on
outskirts
fire.
of Leland.
Just all the things that are normally on fire are on fire.
Yeah, just like chimneys and stuff. Smoke
Oh,
coming from chimneys.
Is that a...
Also, I'm gonna DM
Oh,
something.
look at
Chris.
the ruins. It's just the map. It just don't look at the ruins of Leland. It's if you want a map of Leland, this is the map that
This
is
city
available.
looks ruined, guys. Half these houses don't have roofs. No, it's an old map. Alright, we fly over to where he is. Where do you want to dock? Sorry. Where are we docking the ship? Like,
Give me a second, I'm trying
outside
to-
the town?
Chris, is it
Where are
labeled
we
on the
do-
map?
Where are we docking, boys?
Where are we docking, boys?
So, Two Copper Inn isn't actually in the lore that I found, so I was just gonna place it there.
Can you do that again?
Oh.
Right there. Okay,
Oh.
that's the one we picked, or I picked. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, Two Copper Inn is not in the lore.
Yeah, you got it. So,
It's a nice inn.
so
It's a
we
big
will.
boy.
I wonder how much it costs to stay there.
Can
Probably
our
around 75.
can our boat navigate these waters right here?
Do we
Yeah,
have a
probably.
boat?
Well,
It's
we're
a
in a flying
boat.
airship. It
Bottom.
does have
In
water
the
landing.
water.
The one that we chose was suitable as an aquatic vessel as well.
Yeah.
Huh.
We paid
I don't
extra
know
for that.
Wild.
It has landing struts that come out so you can land on land, and it can also be sailed as a regular boat.
But we don't want barnacles.
We literally can hover it 2 feet above the air and clean them off,
True.
or above the ground. Yeah, we'll land like I'll direct them to land like a mile offshore and sail it in as a normal boat. And I would have all the paperwork to get us into dock as just a, stopping point for a couple of days so we can get our land legs back.
Ugh. While I was up, I took the +3 longsword.
Oh yeah, let's
Okay.
do. Oh, okay.
I sheathed it.
Or
Huh?
melee weapon to Froderick.
There's a +3 dagger there.
Next time we go to like a good
Or
magic
if-
smith, remind me to get my Vorpal scimitar changed into a longsword.
If that's gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
Frauder, you can't use the longsword, right?
Nope.
Yeah, a dagger.
Take
It's a
the
+3.
take the dagger, and when we find a shop, I'll try and trade the dwarven thrower for a better melee weapon for you.
I can just buy my own.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to use the dwarven thrower, and I'm the only one that can. So
I mean, sell it and get money for it for something you need. I'll
it's
just buy my own.
at that point in time, it's party. I mean, we all have the money to buy our own. Yeah. And let me divide up loot right now. So
And we haven't done that.
6,800 gold each.
6,800.
And 760 platinum each.
That's a lot of cash.
760 platinum and how much gold?
6,800. 6,800.
And how much platinum? Sorry.
760.
6.
And then the rest of the stuff will be sold when we're in a different town, because Smoke doesn't want to do business in his town.
I have too much money. I'm over my carrying capacity. I have 21 strength and nothing else on me. I'm carrying 300 pounds of cash.
For role-playing aesthetics, all of you have a private chest in your rooms that is locked, so if you want to say you leave money there, or convert it to platinum while we're in this city, that's up to Chris, but just saying.
Yeah, I'll convert it all into platinum.
I'm not over my carrying capacity.
Can we do that, Chris? Can we convert to platinum while in this town?
Yeah, it's fine.
Realistically, they probably don't actually have this much platinum.
No.
Why do I have 1,000 platinum?
Cause game broken money.
We're high-level characters.
I have 25,800 gold worth of platinum.
I have 23,000 worth of platinum. We all have like 20k.
I have
Too much fucking platinum.
2,000 platinum, 6,000 gold. I
Um,
don't need to change it to platinum.
Anyway, so if the first thing you're going to do, Smoke, is head over to the inn.
First, I'm guessing docking goes smoothly.
Yes.
I'll turn to the group.
Do it.
You may all come with me if you would like, but there is one very important thing that you all must know while we're in this tavern. I have not been back here since I lost my original body.
You lost your original body? Can we go find it?
I was a tabaxi that was killed and reincarnated as a dwarf.
Wow, whoever did that sounds like a really cool dude.
He was great and I miss him daily. I would trade your life for his yeah.
To be fair, this is a lot less useful.
Yeah, sure.
And a full spellcaster.
But
well,
this being said, while we are in there, please don't refer to me as Smoke, because they know that name better than anybody else. We are here to check on them and make sure nobody is taken or missing. If they are missing, I will confront them with who I really am, but if everything here is okay, I'd prefer not to worry them until I get my real body back. Is that doable?
You got it.
thumbs up.
Rodri?
It's my pal, Jim.
Vasily,
dwarf.
please don't call me Smoke while we're in there. And I would lead them to the Copper Inn.
Well, the Sword of Leland.
Yeah, the Sword of Leland.
What spell was it that brought you back?
Reincarnate.
It's a druid spell.
Shame.
Yeah.
There's
Anyway,
Maybe you'll come
Um,
across that druid again. Who's to say?
you
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Not unless you go to the
dock the
beach.
ship and walk down this street to the Sword of Leland. And the front door's locked. And there's a close sign.
Hmm.
1 second, give me a phone call.
Talks on phones anymore.
Was a butt dial. Sorry, it was my stepdad calling me. I was wondering why he was.
You would probably know, if they haven't changed it, of where they hide the key.
I could also just probably pick this, but yeah,
Yes.
I would. If I'll look for where they hide the key.
So there's a stone rim that surrounds the doors, and there's a loose rock on one of the sides of the door, and there's a key behind there. And you unlock the door, and inside is quiet. Inside is stale.
Too quiet.
Not stale enough.
You see the unmoving body of your adopted dad.
I'm gonna run over and feel for a pulse.
There is one, but he also doesn't move when you touch him.
Vasily,
Yeah.
give me some heals, something low level, just enough to shock him for a test. Does a cure wounds with 7 hit points do anything?
Jarrett doesn't move. And the healing doesn't take. His body is probably slumped over in a chair at one of the tables in the inn while he was reading the newspaper.
Rodri. Rodri. Do your best. This inn is like a maze. The rooms are everywhere. Check every single one. There's 2 small children here, an 11-year-old boy and a 13-year-old girl, if I'm right about their ages at this point. Search for them, please. And I will go back. Does anybody have detect magic?
Yes, I do.
Can you,
95% sure.
Toes, can you see if something is afflicting him?
Sure, I will cast. I'm out of spell slots. But I'll use my divine sense as a paladin. Not as useful, but
And I can't identify on a person, right? It's object based.
Yeah.
okay.
Can you not ritual cast detect magic?
I don't think paladins.
No, paladins
ritual
don't have ritual
cast.
casting.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Paladins
Paladins.
are weird.
Alright, I'm gonna use one of my uses of just divine sense to see if he's a celestial, fey, fiend, or undead.
None of those things are afflicting him.
I'm shocked. Okay,
No
well,
way! I'm
This-
sure
Um,
that'll work.
If you let me sleep for another 2 hours, then I'll be able to.
Vasily.
I can't tell if there's any magic on him, but I can see if I can dispel any magic on him.
And then I'm gonna curl up and just go to sleep right there on the floor so I can.
Please
Do it
do
when I
the
wake up.
dispel magic, and if that doesn't work, I have one other idea.
7th level dispel magic?
Wow.
Okay,
Well, if it's high level magic, I want to make sure it's dispel.
that's fair. That's fair.
It's true, that's fair. So it better be just a high level dispel magic thing. we make him waste that, we'll beat you up, Chris. But like in a friend way.
Yeah, I'll be that person.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Who said that? But then.
Wow, you did it 7th level. That's crazy talk. You dispel something.
The thing that was keeping him alive.
A pop goes off after you.
His pacemaker just died.
Oh my gosh. He stirs, but he's still asleep.
Wait, you cast Dispel Breathing, not Dispel Magic?
Oh no!
Greater restoration, maybe?
Do a... wait, give me a second. Let me see how many healing Let me see how many healing potions I have. Or do you mind popping into the first level? Oh wait, Toes. Come here.
Yeah.
Easily.
I was asleep. Fraudry, as they
What do you
are
want me to
working
do?
on
And I can prepare
Jared.
when I wake up. And
Oh, I was gonna have you use Lay on Hands. Poison, disease, and all that.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll briefly wake because I did sleep for 6 hours, so I can wake up and use Lay on Hands. I'll spend
You
5
can literally
points
just
to
sit for 2 hours and be fine.
cleanse him of any poison or disease.
Because you have a bunch of that left, right?
Yeah, I have all of it.
So we've now dispelled magic, cured him of all poison or disease. The next step is greater restoration. Actually, the next step is...
I'll shake him awake. Me standing
him.
by, not being able to do
Hold
on, I'm gonna pee
I
on
can
him.
cure
Wait,
one
no.
disease or neutralize one poison, and then hold on. Fuck.
Well,
What
we have
paladin level am I?
we have the money. Let me use save your healing spell or spell slot just in case we need it. Because I think I have like 5. Yeah, I'm gonna pour a potion of healing down his throat.
If I was level 14 paladin instead of 11 paladin and 3 ranger, I could also end any one spell on him.
That'd be acting wild.
Fraudry, you are careful to try to keep your wits about you as you go through the labyrinth of rooms.
So I walk off when Smoke tells me to do that, thinking I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, where I'm going, but sure, I'll go look around your hometown, and not you. And I'll cast Detect Magic at first level.
Well, you're just looking around the tavern, not the town.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where the fuck to go in this labyrinth, but sure, I'll go check it out instead of you, who knows the lay of the land, and I'll cast Detect Magic at first level. So for 10 minutes, I'm just wandering the fuck around.
He's detecting that magic.
Detect Magic up.
You can sense that there's little bits of magic that keep the labyrinth alive. And after a few minutes, you
Infernal.
do see the figures of 2 children on the floor.
Is Detect Magic still up?
Yes.
Is there
Thank you for the
anything
follow-up.
magical about these 2 figures?
Just that whatever is keeping them down is on them.
Okay. We just
Enchantment.
Hey, thank you for the raid. Who we got?
Hey, a raid?
What's
Hey, a raid? Hey, Infernal.
What magic is it?
Yeah, use your match.
Yes, back to the type of magic.
I was asking.
What? I'm sorry.
Type of magic on the kids, Bo asked.
Oh, enchantment.
Is there anything else in this room?
No, it's down a hallway.
So it's 2 kids in the hallway?
It's the way that they're figured, it's almost like they were like playing tag or like just chasing them like each other around the house. when
Like,
whatever
passed
this
out.
happened. Yeah.
I mean, I go pick up the 2 kids then, I guess.
Go ahead and make a wisdom check just to make sure that you get back.
I figured with his perception, he'd be the best bet to make it back in one piece.
Wisdom or survival?
Is you can do survival.
Oh, Jesus.
So you are able to make it there just fine. Choosing the correct doors to make it back. And when you get back to the lobby of the inn, you see Toes on the floor sleeping, and Vasily and Smoke hovering over Jarrett, which is Smoke's adoptive dad, trying to heal him after dispelling the magic.
Does it work?
Life is standing there.
The healing takes, but he wasn't injured.
Yeah.
I was just trying to shock him awake. Can I
he's
make
still,
like
doing a long rest, right? Like just exhausted.
yeah, is there a medicine check that can be done to see if he'll just wake up in time?
If you want.
Vasily, what's your medicine?
+5.
You want to do it with advantage? I have a +4, so like.
I'm concerned by that scream.
It was.
The +5, that's definitely a +5.
Hold on. I get it.
We're both
With
doing it.
advantage.
Okay.
Helping.
It's just, it doesn't roll advantage from D&D Beyond.
Oh, there we go.
He's not hurt, he's not injured. It seems like he's just sleeping. So he'll probably be fine. There is no sign of your mother, though.
Cecilia, I don't want you to burn anything major.
What race are these people? Sorry.
Half elves.
Yeah. Well,
Half-elves?
the dad is a human. The kids are half elves, and so would be the mom.
Quarter elves.
Yeah.
Mom is an elf.
The kids are quarter elves. The mom is a half elf. The dad is a human.
Love a good quarter elf.
Sit the kids down and go outside.
Vasily,
Is it a ghost town, or like are people walking by? The inn's obviously empty.
The rest of the town is acting like nothing's wrong. Just that the inn is closed for the day. What are you rolling?
He's dispelling magic on the kids.
6th level.
Just in case, I don't know. Oh, wait, one of those is 5th level, sorry.
When I wake up, I will use lay on hands on each of them just to neutralize, just to make sure that they're not poisoned.
You don't have to be asleep.
Oh, right, yes. Keep forgetting I don't have to be asleep.
You just can't.
He just wants to.
He just wants sleepy.
That's true.
He wants a nap.
He's a very sleepy boy. He likes to
He's
sleep.
a certified sleepy boy.
I'll briefly get up and use lay on hands.
So, Vasily, you dispel the magic that are on the children, and you hear the similar pop of the dispelling. They remain asleep, and then Toes, you finish it off by curing any diseases that might be afflicting them, if there was one. But they remain asleep.
So
I'd like to go outside and do sort of an investigation check to see if anyone knows why the inn is closed. See if anyone has any idea. Just while they're doing this, because Slice can't really help magically. No. Investigate. Who's to say?
On that, I'm leaning on by the front door, watching people go by, and racking my brain to see if this is anything that I've read about dragons doing. Like, I know some dragons have innate spellcasting, but
This is ridiculous.
I know it's enchantment. So, like, it's enchantment type of magic. So I'm trying to think of what this could be.
So do with advantage. Just wisdom check.
Why did that
Wisdom?
roll charisma? I could swear I clicked on
That
wisdom.
ain't have 16. Just...
well, it's plus
We'll
4.
just take what the original
So it's a
was
14.
12.
Yeah, because he had advantage, so it's 16.
It's up to you.
Cause it about dragon.
Hold on, I'm doing two things at once.
I mean, I don't want to cheat.
No. Okay. So you do know that some ancient or higher dragons do have some spellcasting. From what you've read, if this is a black dragon, they usually don't have spellcasting, but they are the most torturous and conniving of all the dragon species.
The most
So-
rude.
If they wanted something done, they would have found someone to do it.
Since we might not be looking for a dragon in particular, but someone working for a dragon.
Or a dragon with friends.
Yeah, someone did this on behalf of a black dragon. That's cool.
I'm gonna poke my head outside the door and be like, Slice, Rodri back inside.
Alright.
Aye, Captain.
I walk back in.
Slice, Toes, Vasily.
Yes.
Get ready, we're going to move my family to the ship. Rodri, I'm going to have some questions for you here in a moment. I'm going to go
Here to serve.
I'm going to go to one of the side closets. I'm going to pretty much grab some blankets. I know where they would be here. And so we can, like, cover the bodies so we're not carrying bodies through the street. But I want to bring them to the ship with us. Prodri, describe your land for me, where you came from.
It's a swamp.
Descriptive. Away with words.
The
Literally a
dragons.
swamp. What more do you want?
I'm pretty sure the dragon's at your home now.
Quite a
What?
ways away from here. Whatever's left of my home, he can have.
But that's where my mother is too.
Well, for
We
the
don't
sake of
know
your
that.
mother, we should go now.
We do know that. As I was staring at my family's corpse, he appeared in my head again.
Not a corpse.
Oh, sorry. As I was staring at my family's unconscious
corpse.
bodies on the floor.
Not a corpse!
Sorry, I was thinking of what I'm going to make him.
Very aggressive.
He told me that he came into my head and said that, see, he told me he would take something of ours. And when I said where, that we'll trade him the egg from my mother, he said meet me at the marsh that was given to the Zentarum by the lizard folk, and the only place I can think of that is your family. Fraudry. Like, I wouldn't know anywhere else like that, right? Besides the fact that Fraudria said he's from a marsh and that he's a lizard folk.
Zentarum.
And the Zentarum, yeah, those three keywords. Like, I don't know anything else, but that's the only thing that I think clicks to Smoke.
We should probably quit talking, get on the ship, and head to Chilumbra.
Oh, I figured this was all while we were walking to the ship.
If there is a dragon there, and we spot it from the air, burn the town down.
Well,
Don't have
Spare
to tell
no
me.
one to kill that dragon.
Don't tell me twice. When we get on the ship, I'm ordering the ship to just fly from port. We're not doing the whole sailing out a mile. We're just lifting straight up and going.
Okay.
I don't care who gawks or what looks. And the crew, I'm moving extra cots, and my family is sleeping in my room. Or actually, no, my family will be sleeping. There will be. I'm setting them up in the safe room. I'm moving all the chests out of the safe room, so like the giant metal enclosed room at the bottom front, that's the most reinforced part of the ship, is where they're being taken care of.
Ooh, boy. I need to get a new section of the map added.
Of the ship added?
No. Of Faerun.
Yeah, she needs to go find the marsh of Chilumbra.
Because it's right off of the map from the north.
just to spite you.
Also, the crew is pulling out all of the specialized ballista bolts that you can rig alchemist fire to. And we're fastening those and setting those up to be able to be used. And the cannons are being loaded as well.
If we see the dragon flying above and your mother isn't on it or near it, how do we know she won't be in the town below? We should find.
If the dragon's in the air above, we combat it in the ground. If it lands on the town, we go and meet it in the town. If we find out that the town is overrun with its people, then we grab my mother and quite literally rain fire in every possible way. We have, and I quote, 45 vials of alchemist fire that are all attached, that we can attach to ballista bolts.
Sounds good.
I am adding this map right now. That looks like who? Okay, that's nice. Hey Jake, I'll have to have you bring it up on stream because we'll add this map at a later point.
Got it.
So the particular marsh is, if you look east of Waterdeep, there's the Highmoor and Serpent Hills. There's the marsh.
That's not where I clicked. Okay, this is being glitchy.
Hi.
The Highmoor.
Highmoor, Serpent Hills, Marsh of Chilimber.
Okay. So, what's the difference? Can we get switched back to the other map in here?
Yeah, it doesn't show it though.
I know, I'm just looking for distance so we can guesstimate how far it will be.
Oh, right. Actually, it is on there. Is it not labeled? No, it's not there. Yeah, it is. That is what it is right here. It's just not labeled on this one.
We're not on the map.
We're not
Oh.
on.
That would be helpful.
True.
Oh yeah, it's there.
That's what that is.
Yeah,
So which is
it's down here. It's
Not labeled. This was the Storm King's Thunder.
six,
Faerun map.
658 miles, breaks down to just under 3 days of travel.
sounds good.
We have, and I'm guessing, Fraudry, you can get us there with somewhat accuracy once we get into the area. We have, according to the captain, 3 days to reach there. If there's anything you'd like to do, prepare, or change out, do it now. Once we get there, this might turn to a bloodbath. Is everybody okay with this? I understand if you don't want to risk your life for my family.
Oh, it's fine.
That's not a question at this point.
So we're actually going right here.
I can, right there?
I'll
So-
stop that.
It won't change the timing, like,
No, we're not. I was just pinpointing details. We're going basically that little bit of trees off of the Forgotten Forest.
Love a tree.
on the prep there, I will grab all the crew and I'll be like, when we land, your immediate goal, job, is to put this ship at about a mile above the land. Keeping my family safe is first priority, getting the ship out of here is second. We can find you, you can't find us, remember that. If the thing tries and chase you, use all the ballista bolts you can, all 40, I don't care what resources you use. Just use them to keep the dragon at bay. You burn it enough, it will probably pull away. But get out of here.
Did we?
So
Sorry, I
if
just
the
got-
captain,
Long rest?
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 days till we get there, so long rests are... Oh,
Yeah.
does my family wake up in that 3 days?
Yeah, the next day, I'd
Oh.
assume.
Yes, they're fine. They're very confused.
When I get word that they've woken up, I will go down to them and... A lot of things are confusing. It's me, Smoke. I know I don't look like I once did. A lot of things have happened since I've seen you last, around 2 years ago. Or actually like 5 years ago at this point. Oh no, it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Just stay calm, you're safe. I'm going to get Mom back as we speak. The people on the ship will give you anything you need, just ask. Just stay safe, rest and recover, don't worry, I've got it from here, guys. And I'll probably spend a lot of time with them catching up and telling them stories of what's happened and how I turned into a dwarf. And probably a little bit of time convincing them that it's really Smoke.
In childhood stories that only they would know and
Yeah.
whatnot. So during the first night, after you finally take a long rest, all of you do reach to level 15.
Hey.
Gang.
if the captain would permit, I would like to go
Rage.
towards like the center of the Highmoor and come at the marsh from the west side, so we cross over the marsh.
Once we get to the marsh, I literally hand over all commands of the driver to you.
I do not
So-
accept that and just recommend that
So,
We go.
like, do this, or you
No.
want to go through this?
I would like to come over to the center of the marsh.
Okay.
Because I know there are stories of things deep in that marsh. Towers and folk tales of things that lived in the tower that may or may not be there. I don't know, but I never got to explore that marsh as a kid, but I do want to go over it. So
Feels good. I'm done.
Hey, look at that. Above average roll for me.
Ooh. I get a second 4th level spell slot.
Heyo.
And I get an ASI.
I do
I
too.
get an ASI too. Look at us multi-classed boys.
Which I didn't realize. Now I have to think about what I want for my fucking ASI.
I realized it so good. I ASI'd. I got
So,
a feed,
Make sure you're updating D&D Beyond.
and I fully updated. I updated that first so I could see how many hit points I now have, because I took the tough feat. I now have 187 hit points.
Nice.
Do I want a feat, or do I just want to give myself I don't need charisma. I never use spellcast. I almost never spellcast. So.
oh, I get 1 extra HP. That's
Will I get
nice.
another
You
cantrip?
could ASI your strength and take off
Wait,
the belt.
why-
Maybe you want to tune something different in the future, or you could just.
If I ASI
Were you
my
doing the-
strength, I would have 15
Were you doing
strength.
Ranger or Rogue?
Rogue.
Oh, do you have a?
Okay,
My
so take
strength
half.
is 13. But
Wait.
that's about
What?
Are we
My
still
strength
taking
is
half?
minimum
Yeah,
Yeah.
she lets us
half
take
spell
half.
multi-class.
I don't know what you're saying, Chris.
Yes.
Sorry.
So 4 or 5?
4.
Picking up this cantrip specifically for
Same with
fucking soul.
You, Trey. Trey.
Specifically for what?
I'm picking up light for you. So I can cast light on your weapon.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, because you guys still haven't solved
No.
that issue.
It'll be solved now. It's
The
solved
issue
now.
of me being a human.
I could also take Sentinel.
Ooh. Then, if we're both in melee, I couldn't take the reaction to hit. Not opportunity attack, the other one, where if it hits you, I'd be able to hit it, because it says I can only do that if the other person doesn't have Sentinel, which is a fun specification.
Okay,
Yeah, because
I think
it's-
I'm going to take Shield Master, which
Broken.
lets me add my shield's AC to my dexterity saving throw.
Shield Master, and you can use a bonus action to shove, right? Knock it
And I
down.
can use a bonus action to shove, and it gives me, if I succeed on the dexterity saving throw, then
You
I
take
can
no
use my
damage.
reaction to take no damage.
Yeah.
How far
It's good against dragons, and we're dragon
above the
hunting.
marsh do
That
you
makes sense.
fly?
Alright, I'm going to take Shield.
Do you keep it low?
Sorry, was finalizing my level up. Above the marsh itself, if Rodri tells me there's a lot of dangerous things in there, we'd keep it high. But when we'd start to airplane landing as we got closer to his village.
His village isn't down there.
It's just gone.
No, the village isn't in the marsh.
Oh, over the marsh, we'd probably stay like 200 or 300 feet up, like enough to where I'm confident that nothing from the water can hit us. Probably like 350, 400 feet, knowing that we've traveled with spellcasters in the past, and that's usually the range of their spells. And then stay so we're not like a mile up, we're just a couple hundred feet above the water, and then we cruise in from that height and get a better view of everything. Sorry, I need to pull this back up.
It doesn't actually say anything?
No, it doesn't give you anything. It's just telling you what's there.
Gotcha.
It's for things like High Star Lake or the Lonely Moor that aren't named, but you can click on it and it tells you what the name is. I don't think it will ever... Oh, yeah, no. Some things have information on them. Like Waterdeep, and there's a map of Waterdeep that you can click on to go to.
I know that place.
But
So-
some things aren't important, like my hometown.
Well, this is true. Can you draw where it is?
On what?
On
Roll 20?
yeah.
Yeah.
After we're done with this mini arc, we need to go into town so I can buy some shit.
Yeah.
Go into
Like
a
a
big
house?
town. Buy 2 things.
Yeah, I'm buying a house somewhere.
I need to buy
Buying my forever
a
home.
+3 shield, and then if I have the money, convert my Vorpal Scimitar.
I might have to find a talented
We know,
dwarven smith.
or
Do we know a good one?
we can find a good
Like a
dwarven
smith?
Well, it's either going to be a smith or an enchanter, depending how Chris wants to rule it.
So you fly over the marsh as instructed, and here, let me draw that real quick. Freehand.
Basically flying
Oh.
like down here-ish and coming over the start of the marsh. If permitted.
This is going to be in a straight line.
I also rolled a 6. Wow. It's actually pretty good though. Pretty much hit what I wanted. I rolled a 16 perception to see if I saw anything in the marsh.
So you are, at least for the eastern side, pretty comfortable with what is on the eastern side. You probably didn't venture too much from the west, at least not from the air.
Probably saw like that much of it.
Yeah. So from what you have traversed with the airplane, it seems like a normal marsh. When you hover over your town, it seems relatively normal.
So I didn't spot any towers or hidden things in the marsh.
Not from the way that you went.
Okay. No dragons. Are the lanterns lit up?
Yeah, did my lantern light up? We would have dipped lower over the town. I wouldn't have... Roderick, do you care if we scared the living hell out of your town?
Absolutely not.
Sweet. We would have flown over the town at like 50 feet. Like, they can attack the hall all they want.
Are lizard folks superstitious? Because I would feel like
The sky is
it's
falling.
such a rural place that they have probably never seen an airship.
No, they've never seen an airship, and I imagine this far out they don't know what an airship is.
Also, the
So
damage threshold for the ship is like 20, so even if they throw shit, a single attack has to do 20 damage to even damage it.
Yeah.
they know what dragons are, and they know what flying creatures are. But it's not like a feral tribe either, so you know.
They just maybe heard of it, just never seen one.
I doubt they've even heard of an airship this far out.
Do they?
But no, the lantern does not go off.
Frodry, if we go into this town, can you be the headman here?
I don't honestly know why we should go into this town. There's no dragon here.
I was told to, quite literally, find me where the marsh was given to the Zentarum by the lizard folk.
The whole marsh was given.
Yes,
to
I
the
know,
lizard
but...
folk.
Yeah. So, if we're going to
Perhaps we
start
should look
somewhere
around.
about the giant dragon that's been flying around, I'm guessing your people would know best.
Everyone stay on the ship. And as soon as we get low enough, I will climb down.
We will land outside, and we will stay landing, but I will be keeping a lookout very heavily.
There is, of course, no map for your small town.
It's not, because this small town doesn't exist. But I am gonna go to where I know, like, the leader would be. The quote-unquote mayor of the town. The tribal leader.
Self-proclaimed, never elected.
Basically, it's a mix of the one who can fight the best and also is the most successful business owner. Well, it would really be probably the one eldest person who has a bit of magic innately. So like a druid, sort of. Because they would respect that. Anybody that could heal people or provide like very low level magic would immediately be respected. And if you lived long enough to be old, you'd definitely be respected. So that's the character you get to run with. Ignoring everything else and going to them and just asking straight up, have you seen any dragons? No pretenses, no, hey, do you remember me? It's walk in the door. Have you seen any dragons flying around lately? Black,
Is that
ancient.
so? Okay, hold on. Question.
Over the marsh in the Grey Peaks. You know, anywhere. I imagine they would be coming from the west, northwest.
Um. So he gives you a befuddled look, like he somewhat recognizes you, but he doesn't know where from. Of course, you're lizard folk, but he can't place whose family you belong to at the moment. He'll probably catch it 5 minutes after you leave.
Maybe.
Um,
I'm not dressed like a lizard folk ought to be dressed. I'm from around here.
no. He says that there was always the rumor of a black dragon lair at the north end of the marsh.
Did I not know that?
It was probably, actually. It was not ever spoken about in your town. But you would probably have read about dragons specifically from your area.
Yeah, I would have read the shit out of Dragon Knowledge.
So maybe you went to go ask him just his reinsurance of a rumor and a myth.
Alright. I hate to redcon that, but like, if I had known, I never would have come here.
Probably.
I think we still would have flown over your village, but we wouldn't have landed and looked. We would have just...
No, I would have directed you to the lair immediately.
Okay, then we would have just landed on the north side of the swamp. Everybody would have gotten out and we'd have told the ship to go.
Oh,
I mean, we can roll with it. We're here.
No, it's fine. Because Frodry probably doesn't want to come home.
Seen any dragons? I know the lair. I know it's been there a long time, but we all assumed it was dormant. Have you seen any dragons? I know you keep watch. I know you keep omens. You read the skies. You anticipate dragons. I know. Have you seen any?
He shakes his head, looks down at the ground, and says no.
Fucking useless. And I slam my hand on the desk and walk out. And go straight back to the ship.
Any luck, Frodry?
No, they're just as fucking useless as they were when I was here last 10, 15 years ago. There's a lair. It has always been empty. It's on the north end of the marsh.
Can we check it?
It has always been empty. I've never seen it myself, and I don't know the exact location, obviously, because I've never been there. It's a fucking dragon lair. But I do know it's on the north end. It would be a black dragon from this area. It wouldn't be anything else. But they say they haven't seen any dragons flying around. They keep their snouts buried in the dirt.
Oh. Let's go. We have the lantern. It won't help us that much, but with your ability to track dragons and our ability to look, I say we land there regardless and spend the next bit of the day searching.
I'll direct him up the coast. Like
So
that direction.
Gone.
Sorry.
I need to change my color.
it's fine.
So for this, we'd be flying really low, looking at the
Troll that
lantern.
one and got a 22.
Yeah.
Reliably.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Rogues, man, they're broken. I mean, it'd take us like 2 hours, 2 and a 3. Or it would be really
So you
And then we leave.
travel low, and for the good portion of your journey, it looks like a marsh. And then there comes a part of the marsh where the plants grow thick and twisted, and you can almost smell a more sulfuric. Swamps don't smell good, but this part of the swamp reeks.
Well, he's here, Fraudry.
And you probably get him within a closer range of him here, where that like little
Yeah.
pretty part is.
In the days leading up to us making the trip, we would probably ask the Smoke's father and siblings, if they know how they were enchanted like this, if anyone came in that was like suspicious, that may have placed this effect on them, or if it just randomly happened.
They're very confused about the whole thing. From what they can remember, they were just going about their business, and then they woke up on the ship.
Be careful with anything inside this cavern that might injure my mother, please. We also don't know if he has any other family members.
As you go further towards where the plants grow gnarly and twisted, you fly closer down to the ground, and now the water is starting to just look diseased.
Sucks for you guys.
Rodri,
Yes.
is this what happens when ancient worms and ancient dragons are in an area? Is this what it looks like?
Witty.
Smoke, by the way, looks completely and utterly focused. There's only one thought on his mind. Then we push forward. How far till, like, we have a pretty good vantage point. How far until we get to, like, the center of this area?
You don't know where the center is. Frondre would know that dragons, once a dragon is established, the area around them starts to transform. At 6 miles is when plants start, are affected, and then at 1 mile is when water is affected.
Yeah, I tell everyone, do not drink the water. Do not let the water get in your mouth.
I don't want to know what that water tastes like.
Okay, the guy who's immune to poison and shit is fine to do that, but you
I'm
know.
only resistant to poison. I'm immune to disease, though.
There's also a light fog, too.
It may not poison you, but you will not keep it down, and it will not be pretty for the rest of us.
I don't think he has a stomach to keep it down.
Yeah, he doesn't eat anything also.
So, you know,
Once we get into its lair, look out for swarms of insects. Be careful of water, pools of water. Black dragons can swim and breathe underwater, but more importantly than that, they can use it to affect us in different ways. If you can fly, I would recommend it. If you have magical light, keep that in your back pocket.
So you can't really pinpoint the epicenter of all of this is happening. You can just kind of guide towards the center that you might think it is. Eventually,
29 to track it?
yeah. Eventually, the lantern does light.
set us down here. And the second we are all off the ship, your orders are to fly up and away.
Are you going to drop off at 300 feet?
Oh no, well, he's gonna... We have a rope ladder, and we'll descend to where the rope ladder hits the ground. We don't have enough area to land here, but we'll get off the other way.
Fly, so I'm gonna start using my boots now. Instead of walking, I'm gonna fly just above the ground.
So, how much farther are you going to travel after the lantern lights?
I was gonna have us drop immediately. I didn't want to.
Okay.
I don't want the ship to get within. If he's within 300 feet of us, then
Too close.
yeah.
That's very close, especially for fucking ancient worm. That's like 3 body lengths.
Yeah. So he's the second that hits, like we were already flying low, so that like probably just above the plant life, so that way the lantern would light up as soon as possible. And the second that happens, ladders dropped, we all descend, fly, whatever we want to do, and then it goes away.
Once we get into its lair, I would recommend flying. I would not burn your spells on a tainted marsh.
No.
I don't know how long you can fly, but once we get into combat with it, I would avoid the water at all possible.
I can
Slice.
fly for 4 hours straight, so.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you have sheaths for your longswords, right?
Yeah, right here.
I'm going to walk up to the blade of your longsword and cast light on it, and then just tell you to sheath it. So the light won't show as long as it's sheathed, but the second you draw your weapon, you'll have a light source on you.
Cool.
Are we sneaking in?
That would be what I would like to do. I don't want to, Oh, and by the way, inside the bag of holding is the egg.
We actually brought it with us?
I'm bringing it with us. I told him I would trade him the egg for my mother.
I didn't think we were actually gonna trade him.
Hey, I figured this could be like a, that or in his dying breaths, I might stomp on the egg in front of him.
I intend to keep the egg.
This man stole my mother.
Frodry, with
I would
Your-
request we keep that.
tracking skills, you are able to use the lantern to also follow where it is most foul. And you do find an entrance to a cave.
Look at Smoke and tell him, this dragon intends to kill us. And before it does, it more than likely intends to torture us.
Torture.
I'll just give him a blank stare back.
Meaning, when it sees us, it most likely intends to kill whoever it has in its grasp.
I
It
understand.
could try. I have
but-
187 hit points.
And I'll say this. I will.
Nice.
I will say this to Fraudry in a very hushed tone, so nobody else can hear it. If what you have told me about black dragons is correct and they're torturous, we have Vasily here. We can bring her back. But if we leave her here, he will torture her the longer she is here.
I'm just preparing you for the fact that we will most likely need to bring her back.
I have already settled with that.
Alright, in we go.
We stealthing in, right? Pass without trace?
In is this way.
Oh no, I was just looking because I was
Okay.
looking at the wall.
Yeah, if this is like a 5-minute dynamic lighting, which I'm proud of that I can do dynamic lighting in such a quick time, but it is not detailed. Like it's not every little bend of the cave.
Wow,
we
not
doing
cool.
We're already
Yeah,
on the
it's
map,
neat.
Ben. It's bottom right.
Yep.
Touche.
Oh, yeah.
I moved my token, but
I can see nothing.
You can see nothing?
I can see
I
nothing.
can see nothing as well.
I'll be right back. I have to piss
These
my pants.
are the same tokens. I swear, Christ.
Rodri, are you casting pass without a trace?
I'm actually trying to figure out how to level up in Roll20. Because I forgot to do that.
If you want to use Character Mancer, it's these settings, but if you didn't use Character Mancer in the first place, just adjust everything with the settings menus.
I did use Character Mancer in the first place, and Chris had to go add my multi-class. There it is, multi-class level 5.
Yeah.
Also, guys, I took an ASI and put a point in the Constitution, and I'm up to 123 hit points. That was a really big
Okay.
health level for me.
We're 100 to 123.
101 to 123 technically.
94.
Hey Trey, is your character updated in D&D Beyond? Like I asked.
Yes.
Because your hit points are not the same.
I only use D&D.
Same, that's why I had to go fix Roll20.
I am currently updating mine.
What is your hit points?
So it says 125. It should be higher than that.
Okay, please tell me that.
Are you looking at your bar in Roll20?
I'm gonna change it once he tells me. I'm looking at the bar.
Yeah, the bar is Roll20 set.
Yeah.
It just says 129.
That's why I had to go fix my Roll20, because my bar wasn't right.
Yeah, 1 point in Constitution at level 15 gives you a shit ton of hit points.
Okay, can everyone see?
Yeah, I can.
Ben.
I can see as well. I was just
Okay.
updating D&D Beyond.
Okay.
I can see.
Oh crap, I didn't roll for arrows.
That's a lot of days. That's
They should be maxed
5
out.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did we say the cap was? 5 of each.
I think so.
Capacity 5, capacity 5. Yeah. Okay, so they're maxed. I never burned any.
No.
And the armor is changed to acid too. Just for
Oh, I
the record.
figured.
I don't have acid armor, so this is gonna be fun. I will after this fight.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, fair point. Fair point.
Some of us might not make it out of this fight.
I believe in us.
You're level 15, it's fine. So, stealth?
Yeah, Rodri, did you cast Pass Without Trace?
So, I wouldn't. It's not gonna make a lot of difference. Black dragons have blind sight. It's not like we're going to stealth up on a black dragon if he's here waiting for us. We're coming in the front door of his lair.
Well,
I'll cast it. It's not like I need the spell slot. Spell slot? What are spell slots? It's not like I need the ability later.
do you know how far their ability to just sense a presence is?
I've
mean-
read it's around 60 feet. They're also quite perceptive in general.
Fun,
They
fun.
Hide underwater and just.
I already know.
He knows we're coming as well.
Well,
I don't know why I changed to like a shitty Irish accent.
I was wondering that too. I was just gonna let you speak.
well, at
Fodry
that
doesn't have an accent. Fodry is just fucking weird.
point, I'm casting Fly on myself now.
Yeah, right about now is when everyone should start flying.
If we're not sneaking in, Slice is going to use Daunting Roar.
What's that do?
I mean, it lets me intimidate people within 10 feet of me. He's not going to. It's a direct challenge rather than an intimidation attempt in this case.
Ah, okay. So you're announcing our presence?
Yes.
I'm down with that.
Here, bitch. Knock, knock.
How long does that last, Ben?
It lasts until the end of my next turn. So I guess I guess you guys, I'll choose to intimidate you all.
What are we rolling?
Wisdom saving throws equal to 8 plus 5, 13, plus my constitution, 17.
I'm afraid of... Oh, I'm not. The Sealy is.
It really is.
So-
And it's like, I don't think. Wait, you guys can't be
I'm
intimidated because you're within 10 feet of me.
I'm Slice.
It doesn't work because you're my allies, so you have my aura of not being able to be afraid.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Wait, so I don't even need a roll?
Technically,
No.
you're outside of 10 feet of him, but yes. But it's
no,
only within... Yeah, okay.
Nothing more only works within 10
Paladins can't even scare your friends. So, let's go forward. If we're not trying to stealth...
What's the walking order?
let's not put the cleric in front.
Oh,
I think we should put Slice in front. I'll go in after
Yeah.
Slice.
I'm taking up the back.
He's gonna lead, but Slice and go first. Well, I'll be flying above. Well, no, Slice can fly. Never mind.
No, he
We're all
can't.
flying, I think, except
I can't
possibly
It also doesn't have to be a single file.
Oh, well, I'm side by side with Slice then. I'm flying on the broom, 30 feet up, I guess. I don't know how high the ceiling
The
is
Sealy's
here.
back at the entrance,
I'm
apparently.
gonna be able to fly once we fight it, though, right? Because
No.
Unless
Smoke will cast the thing. No.
Nope, I'm on myself,
No.
man.
Oh, you know what you have to do.
Wait,
what is it?
why not? Do you not have the thingy?
I do, we're in an underground lair.
Put your token in between Slice
I
and Leslie.
guess.
Wait, wait, before I cast Fly, how high is the roof in here?
So it's just gonna be a standard
Oh, please.
40 feet unless
Put your token
said
between
otherwise.
Slice
Then
and
I will... Oh my god.
It's a penis!
Yeah! Yeah!
I will retcon and say I do cast
Alright.
Fly on Slice.
Alright, I quit the campaign. That was the...
Children. Children.
Okay,
I'm just gonna fly like literally like 6 inches above the ground.
Slice has also Fly on him now.
Right now, or do you want to wait?
No, it's an hour.
10 minutes, right? Oh,
Oh no, it's 10 minutes, you're right, shit.
10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll wait for... no, I'm gonna cast it now.
It's
Okay.
really
We're
just
announcing our
when we-
presence, so like...
It's just when we get in combat, again, for the third time. Just when we fight him, be wary of the water that you're standing in. outside of that, I don't know what kind of traps he might have set up in his lair. I'm sure there are plenty along the way, but like when we fight him,
1 second.
if he's not
50
flying,
points.
he's going to be spending time in the water, and regardless of where he's at, he can use the water to his advantage.
I agree. Let's push forward. He knows we're here now.
Okay. So I'm going to use Fraudry as what y'all can see. So you see a tunnel going off to the right, and you see a tunnel going off to in front of you that splits off.
Another tracking.
I've already seen the map, so I'm not saying shit. It's on you.
You
can all technically see
it
it.
on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But do I need to make another tracking check to try and track it, or what kind of check do I need to make?
Well, it depends if you're. Actually, it doesn't depend. I'm gonna say that the 29 gets you through. You have an idea that all these little branches aren't going to take him or take you to him.
Well, let's move up, guys.
So what is a branch, left or right?
A branch is to your left.
Toes, slice, don't get left behind.
Sorry.
Do I need to roll perception for traps, or does passive keep up with that?
You are actively looking for them, but with your passive, it is high enough. You don't see any traps. You do see. Hold on, I'm trying to get to the right layer. You do see a large pile of acid. You think. Let me put this in green. Starting here, and it's the first part of acid that you've started seeing in the lair.
Where is he?
Toes.
Here.
Did I not? Oh, I put it on GM layer. That's poopy. Good job for me drawing it on the wrong layer.
Ben.
We'll just snap into us when we get there.
Yeah, I just don't want to leave him behind in the dark where he doesn't know where we go, because we've done that a couple times.
Well, like I said, if he doesn't keep up, we'll just...
Yeah, we'll bring him to us.
This is kind of weird, because, like, Fraudry knows which way to go from tracking, but I don't.
So that's a pool of acid on the ground.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
that's the direction Fraudry would head.
You are able to tell that it is not a pool of acid. While you're back here, you are able to at least have enough survival to know pools of acid don't move like that. So you could back up if you wanted to. Just a bit, like 2 spaces down.
Oh.
What moves out of this small pool of ooze acid goop is an abomination that abomination. Look, English is hard. We've established that today. that is not created naturally. Let me go ahead and clear out my acid pit that I just drew.
Is that the direction I know we would be heading?
You
Not-
have a strong idea that that is the direction that you
Okay.
need to be heading. Once I get my acid poop here.
Like I said, Rodri knows. Like, he's tracking and he knows which way to go. I don't. So
Yeah.
I'm having to, like, guess where to move my token.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
fine.
Is this an initiative, or is this like Frogger's like, hey guys, that's not normal, and I can shoot an arrow into it?
Yeah, can I hold
you can notice that this is not normal in any sense of a dragon's lair. And you may it's they're just piles of goop right now, and they're just kind of wiggling.
So would this be advantage?
It'd be
Like, is this
Grease?
is this surprise attack round, or is this just
Yes.
a normal? Okay, so it's
Do we
advantage.
sneak past this? How high is the ceiling here?
Only like 3 of you can fly.
Well, can we still sneak past this? I don't, if we don't have to fight these things,
I
do I
would
get the sense that we can
Blind
just...
sense.
I would
you
rather
can try.
I would rather kill them now than fight the big thing and them come out behind us.
Fair enough. I
Like-
just don't want to burn a lot of our...
Then don't use spells or abilities. Just shoot, and smoke will release an arrow.
Cleric.
Only cantrips. Only cantrips.
Only told the dead.
Oh, I didn't click
Do
my
I-
token.
Get an arrow off before we drop into initiative, or...
Yeah, everyone can have one round.
Alright.
That's why I figured we were going to go to initiative so that we could just do that in order.
Initiative rolls.
Yeah, that's fine. I just didn't know if I got an arrow off of them. Damn it!
23.18 with advantage. Damn it.
Oh.
No, I forgot to select my token.
Oh yeah.
Their
Yes.
AC was 23.19.
No,
Wow.
just, I
Did you roll the
Hey!
same?
I'll take it.
That is your initiative, and you're sticking to it.
I always forget my initiative. Or forget to click my token. So can I carry one of those over to the dragon fight too?
No. You're going to have
You
a
know.
dragon fight. It's impossible for you to have it too, but you're going to have it.
I'll roll a negative.
Yeah.
Was it +9? So I'll roll like a -7.
My initiative is +0.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that everyone? Yep.
+9 with advantage.
Frederick, you do get to go first.
Cool. Alright. Do we get advantage from it being a surprise round?
I think she said yes.
Okay.
I attacked mine at advantage.
I'm trying to remember how fucking everything works. How do combat? I don't know how my character works. Help, guys. Don't multi-class. It's confusing. Roll my dice, please. Please.
Please.
We're all multi-class except Vasily.
Does an 18 hit?
Wild.
I vehemently refuse.
Vehemently.
Good.
I feel like we've had this conversation before.
Probably. It's fine though.
It does.
Spellcaster,
Just
good.
barely. Hit.
I wonder what its AC is.
18.
I wonder.
I wonder, right?
That's 27 damage, and 5 of it is lightning damage.
Okay. You have the sense that it doesn't have any immunities or resistances to lightning. As it takes how many?
27 damage.
Hopefully the auras work. It was working earlier.
I'll just shoot the one closest to me, I guess.
There we go.
Oh, that's working.
Oh. Let me plus that damage then. Are you gonna shoot another one?
I only get one for a surprise round, right?
No, you get full
First
action.
surprise round, you get your
You get your
full
whole action.
round.
Oh, cool.
Hey, bud, don't bark.
And this one triggers
It's your
Colossus Lair.
full turn is just you act before everyone else does. The enemies do.
Oh, well then I would have cast Hunter's Mark too.
Okay. So do that damage too.
Mhm.
Good.
And then next one would be with Sharpshooter. Also advantage, I suppose.
Yes, I
Lost
think.
Slayer.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Add Hunter's Mark again.
That rolled
Rolls
before.
dice, please. Yeah, Hunter's Mark comes from Roll20, and then the attack stuff comes from D&D Beyond.
It's almost like your attacks have 70 there we go.
Yeah.
Use
So
one of them for against sworn enemy.
no, I didn't mark this as a sworn enemy.
Okay, it just automatically rolls it.
Yeah, it automatically rolls it. So add 6 to the first attack. So it took 33 damage to start with.
Yes, I did that one.
And then it's going to take...
A shit ton more.
These are large, by the way. Large oozes.
Oh,
Another
big boys.
They're all
30.
large.
It's going to take
They're
another
large
31
and
damage.
large.
You
That-
shoot 2 arrows into the ooze, hitting random pieces of bones that it sucked up.
Bubbles.
Oh, these boys been sucking on bones.
Those boys sucking up bones.
And skipped.
Uh,
Smoke?
I rolled a 28 earlier. Do you want me to re-roll or?
No, that's fine.
Roll it anyway, you coward.
It should have been 64 total, Chris.
Okay, hold on. Let me just add everything back.
Oh, so take damage.
There you go.
And then 41 total from me. Well, okay then, Ben.
Tell us how you really feel.
Oh.
So then 41 total from me, Chris. Don't know if you heard that. But
Are you hitting the first one or the second one?
first one, closest one to us.
Okay. 41 or 46?
36 plus 5, 41.
Okay.
5 of that being psychic.
Okay. You do not get the feeling that it has an immunity or resistance to any of that.
Do I get to move?
Does it still damage?
Sorry.
Yeah, you do.
Cool. Sure. As far as I can get away. That doesn't help me at all.
I'm staying where I am.
I would have gone over there. I was just as close farther up as I was down below, and I wanted to be farther up.
You saw something and you're like, nope, 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 nope.
No, I was just trying to get farther away from them and also not block everybody off. But I
Yeah.
was just as close up there.
Slice.
I will fly above it. And it is not fully up yet, right? Or is it like coming out of the ooze?
It's coming up, but it's not
All right.
all the way up.
I'll bonus action rage, then take 3 Soliches with my +3 longsword. 1, 2, 3.
Damn, tell them how
Oh,
you really
that's it.
feel.
1, 2, 3.
49 damage, okay.
You'll love to see a +3 longsword. And it's not attunement, so I'm still attuned to one of my blades. I don't think. I don't know if I'd be able to use like a charge of it if I'm not also using its pair, but I would still wield it because it's still a magical.
We never thought of the mechanics of you not using them as a pair.
Yeah, not using. Yeah, I'll check the post, but I can't use it as a bonus action anyway this turn because I bonus action ranged. So that's my turn. I'll
Oh
end
my god,
turn
you
right
stupid
above them,
fucking
and
piece
I'll
of...
check that right now.
Don't link it. There is, in fact, duplicated character sheets. You don't need to link. There we go. You assail it with 3 attacks, doing quite a bit of damage to it. Vasily, what is the cleric going to do, given the command of don't use spells?
Technically, I didn't say don't use spells, I just said just don't use anything big.
I'm gonna toll the dead.
Yeah.
That's the smart thing to do. Just not one of them. They both got hit, right?
Only the bottom
No,
one.
just one.
Okay, why is it just the bottom one? Because, why would you hit the one that hasn't been hit?
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
Oh, I love cantrips.
Yeah, 37 damage
Yeah.
cantrip.
Oh, you'll love
Holy
to
full
see it.
booster.
Ding dong, bitch.
Fine.
You roll an 11, a 12, and a 9 +5.
That was literally almost max damage.
It's so beautiful. I love to see it.
You are 4 damage under max damage. Jesus fuck.
My god.
Ding dong bitch is now Vasily's
All
new
right.
catchphrase.
No, so
you know how
the way the spell is flavored is they hear bells tolling. No, they just hear the words "ding dong, bitch."
Is that your turn, Vasily?
So,
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
if
Title
you
of the
ever-
stream, Ding Dong Bitch.
If you ever somehow pick up Vicious Mockery, can it just be bells?
Yeah, if when I Vicious Mockery, it will just be bells.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna fly up and smack him.
Flying
Okay.
tanks are a horrifying sight.
What are you going to do? Okay. Alright.
And I'm gonna bonus action Slayer's Prey. So the first one does 22 damage. And the second one does 21 damage. So 43 damage.
Okay, so your Slayer's Prey is going to be this little skull. How much total?
43.
Yeah.
Wait, is that right?
22 plus 21 is 43, yeah.
Yeah. Forgot how much
Okay.
damage.
I'm so glad the auras are working now. Oop. And these are working now. Fraudry, you see, if you were to peek your head again, that the bottom one has been assailed a lot.
We shall assail it further. Can I bonus action hide before I do that? So
You may try, yes.
actually, I don't need to because Toes is within range.
And so is Slice. Slice is on top of him.
So ignore that. I will not bonus action hide. This will be with sharpshooter. Oh, add Colossus there. Thank you.
Water.
That does not hit.
I'm always too afraid to use sharpshooter.
That one also does not hit.
Oh,
So you peek around, try to use the allies you have to your advantage of distraction. You peek your head around, you're too scared, and you miss. This ooze is going to shimmy and slither closer to Toes, and it is going to try to attack you back.
Fuck.
Okay.
What?
Oh, psychic damage, I see.
Oh.
Hey,
Seems
Toes.
point.
And so for the psychic crush, I do need an intelligence check.
Saving throw?
The psychic crush does not. Don't worry about it.
Toes or Slice?
Toes.
That's for Toes. The top one's going.
So I take 31 plus 45.
A chonk.
76 damage.
54, 77?
Yeah,
No,
76
67.
damage.
67. We can count.
67.
Alright, 76 damage. Hey,
66.
I took less than half my health.
66?
Chris is saying
67.
66.
67.
I took 21.
Can we not math? Is it
23 plus 10 plus 22.
20, 40, 60. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, that's 70.
Oh, well then I can't math.
70.
I can't English and can't maths.
I took less than half my
76.
health. I have 78 health remaining. And I took 76
Nice!
damage.
Solid!
Ooh.
It whacks you with its bone appendages.
I might have straight up fucking died. The other two hit me.
You'd have been fine.
Smoke, you watch as this ooze comes into range of Toes, hits him, and does quite a bit of damage.
Then we could have found the character that somehow passed out in the Dragon Lair. That is your next character. Whoa, weird.
Whoa, you've been here forever.
That's crazy. Why are you just there?
Can't cast a
takes
spell.
over Smoke. He takes over Smoke's mom.
Turns out Smoke's mom's a 15th level adventure.
Oh, I meant to bonus action hide, then do that, so I'd have advantage. I did that out of order. So, does whenever that work to hide me?
Yes. They have very low passives.
A minimum 25.
And then I have Piercer, so I'm going to re-roll that first one, so it's 36, 41 damage.
The bottom one?
Yeah.
I really need to learn how rogues work.
Oh, what works?
Rogues?
Oh, I thought you said boats. I'm like, I know how boats work. I could teach you.
Why do you need to learn
We
how
just-
rogues work?
Because I could have hidden and gotten advantage on attack. I just
Yeah.
keep forgetting that hiding isn't just a proc sneak attack, it's also to get
No,
advantage.
it's
Yeah.
advantage. It's very good.
So, yeah.
Still alive? Question mark? Exclamation point.
Is that? Yeah, that's it.
41's all I can do, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
staying out in the open. I'm not trying to,
Right,
like,
time to kill it.
after I popped out.
Okay, good.
I'll fly over here, and then try and murder the one I was laying.
It's alright. If Toes dies, I'm bringing in the shapeshifter.
To this it.
And then bonus action with my other sword. You hate to see it. The 2 that hit.
27.
27 damage.
Is still up.
Fuck you. Just so I'm clear, that was toward Chris and not the ooze.
That's fair. Let's see, Liam. You gonna ring some more bells?
Yep, there's some ding dong ditch. More like
Ding dong ditch, bitch.
I'm gonna DM Chris lore.
Okay.
Don't tell her.
Ooh,
Ooh.
tough shit. Huh?
I mean, that's what happens after you roll 37
Wow.
damage.
Wow.
Still 23 damage.
You sound off your toll of dead. Toll of the dead. And you do end up killing it.
Jake tried to DM me with lore earlier, and then I made him fucking read.
I fucking read, like, a small book.
Really?
Yes.
I want to read a small book.
I'll send it to you. if
No,
you want.
don't, because it would spoil shit for him.
Yeah.
That's true, right. I'll send you a different, much longer book.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
Toes.
How's that help?
Well,
He's
Alright.
technically above half.
That's true. I am above half.
By
He's
one
like
hit point.
51%.
Have a little bit of, you know.
Have 8
I'll
healing.
take 8, I guess.
17.
Oh, why did you go twice?
Wait, was it about his
So 8.
spot?
Yeah, I took the 8. Alright, I'm gonna hit the thing in front of me twice. After moving my hunter's mark.
Okay, the second one.
Gonna hit the thing in front of me once, I guess. That is 19 damage.
Okay. You do a little bit of damage after he wailed on you. Friday.
Now will bonus action hide.
Okay. Okay, yep. Again,
And,
very low passive.
Come around the corner. And sharpshooter again.
Okay, I took the wrong spell at level up, so I'm just changing it out. Sorry, it's on D&D Beyond. It's not on Roll20 though.
Okay. Thinking about it.
Maybe, sometime.
That does it.
I
Also
just love
hits.
all those dice. That makes me happy.
It's just like a sea of green.
Yeah.
2 of those were 19s.
Like, he rolled 2 19s to get the 25.
Yeah, I know.
Only he critted on 19.
If only. That's 64 damage.
Take that that 3 levels into fight or for battle or for champion. That it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Always get confused which fighter is which because they're so similar.
Yeah.
I might. I'm tempted.
If I had the 13 strength, I'd do it.
Oh, right. I have 10 strength. Never mind. No, wait. I have
Do you have 13 dex?
8 strength.
Because for a fighter, it's not strength and dex, it's strength or dex.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
I might do that then.
Yeah.
Just for what? Just for 19?
Improve
for
critical.
champion fighter?
Yeah,
Wow.
just a crit fish.
Because I can take archery as a fighting style and then improve critical, which would be 2 great things for me.
So it's since Slice
Who?
is a little
Me?
bit closer to this ooze. The first 2 slam attacks are going to Toes, and then the slam and the crush is going to Slice.
Both
Swear to God,
miss.
they're only gonna hit me.
Mhm. This is true. I did not reckless.
Oh yeah, you
Okay.
didn't reckless.
I don't think they hit any of us.
His armor class is 21, I think.
It's 20.
Oh. Yeah, so they don't hit you without it. But Toes takes another... Is that 40 damage?
Yeah.
I don't know what. Oh, I do take damage. Oh shit, yeah.
Because
20.
27.
But I thought that was a. I thought that was the 17. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
All right, I'm at
The one it did.
a wonderful 46 health.
If only they'll hit or often.
We have tanks with high ACs. We're level 15. That's how it goes.
Freak you.
No, well, one of them was really close to the AC.
Oh yeah, it was. Is it my turn?
It is. So glad my API is working finally.
Uh, 39 damage. I'm just... Yeah. 39 damage, staying where I am. Nothing else.
Okay. Using Vasili's body to hide.
Yeah, pretty much.
Might as well.
Slice.
Yes.
What you doing?
So glad you asked. I will crit fish and go reckless. Advantage. Oh, that's a lot of damage I could be taking though, but Slice wouldn't know that. Advantage. Uno. Dos. Tres. You'll love to see it. And then my offhand is these. First one. 18 plus 2.
And attack and attack and attack and attack. 20, 37, 50,
You
64.
really want to action surge, but I know we're about to. I know this ain't the last one.
You better.
We better pop off. That is 20, 33, 47, 47, then 50, 64.
We added it. You slash it real good.
A solid Minecraft stack worth of damage.
Jesus, I came back to that.
That's silly. Your boy Toes looks a little yellow.
I mean, Toes always looks yellow, but it's his fur color.
True.
I can't actually see what your health is because the golem's in the way. Huh.
But also, yeah.
Interesting.
What you doing?
Hold on.
Okay.
Toes. Wow, what a fucking waste.
I mean, in all honesty, it was only 1-1. The rest of them were just 2s and 3s. So
That's still a fucking waste.
Jesus.
Well, you got a little bit.
Alright.
5th level.
I'm no longer missing more than 100 health.
So he did a job. Oh, more than 100. No, his command is if you're
under
below
half.
Under
half.
50.
Under half.
I'm still definitely
You're told that doing some work.
On monsters with 0 wisdom, that thing's fucking dangerous.
See, the thing is, like, I can keep healing all day long, but if I don't help take care of the problem in front of them, it'll get nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Wizards,
can't heal faster
the best
than you
healers.
Tell me.
You can.
I'm on you. I have to be touching you.
Not consistently. It'll
Yeah,
burn
no.
him out of spell slots.
Oh, yeah, which is why I need to help you take out.
Toes.
Yeah,
You are hurt. It is hurt.
I'm gonna try to kill it first, and then worry about myself.
Both of those miss.
Wonderful. I love this. Okay. I'm gonna use my new thing that I can do, and I'm gonna shove it backwards 5 feet.
Okay.
What is that
How the
from?
fuck do I do that? I think that's just
Shield
a
Master.
strength check.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up shove D&D 5e.
I think it's athletics versus their.
I hope it's athletics.
Athletics, yeah.
I can't remember if that's the actual thing or if that's Matt Mercer's rules.
You make an athletics check consisted by its athletics or dexterity.
Yeah.
I am quite glad it's athletics because I can't lose.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I have a plus 15.
Okay, you shove it 5 feet back.
So I have 21 strength and expertise in athletics.
Let's just
Wild.
get there.
Ow.
When we got to take that extra feat, I took the one that gives you proficiency in a skill and expertise in a skill.
Nice.
And I chose proficiency in stealth and expertise in athletics.
Nice.
Oh, and just so you know, it has a disadvantage on all its attacks next round because I crit on it and I have slasher.
Also nice.
Is that a
Because
thing
it's
with
coming up
Piercer
soon.
too?
No, it's different for each one. Piercer is, I
It'll be interesting to see which of your feats become real.
I'm pretty sure the
And how they
piercing
change.
and the piercer and slasher ones will.
Piercer, slasher, and bludgeoner, whatever, smasher, musher, whatever it's called.
They should call it Smasher. That'd be a great fucking name.
Smusher.
Smoosher.
Smoosh. Booper.
Smoosh booper.
Oh, so piercers is piercers is I just get the extra die. I get the extra damage die. I get savage crit from barbarian.
And the musher is you have advantage on all attack rolls against that creature, I think, which is crazy. I think I'll look it up
Booper.
right now. Anywho, booper.
Roger, it is your turn.
Attack.
Bolster, hide again. What?
Sorry, go on, Frodry. I'll say it on my turn.
Where's my stealth at? There it is.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, yep.
Cool. I did.
Oh, I have to.
I've clickable a lot of buttons. Hang on.
It's fine. That's understandable. You should need them as hotkeys at this point.
I can't because there's a lot of different buttons I have to hit. Is it 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
Okay. And then I have to wait and see if that hits. And if it hits, the next one I turn Colossus Slayer off. If it doesn't hit, I turn Colossus Slayer on.
A lot of stacks.
Yeah, there's just so many different features.
Yeah. A 20
this
does
is
hit.
Worse. That's worse. That's only 31.
Okay. You're able to sink an arrow into it. It comes Slooshing up to you, Toes, as you pushed him back. It back.
Miss, hit, hit.
Kick my
Miss.
ass. Oh, alright. I see them 2 slam damages.
It has disadvantage, so only 1.
That is
Oh.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only the second one.
Okay, I take 33 damage. So I'm to 29 hit points. Out of my 154. I have a 21 AC. I am a tank. What the fuck?
I mean, you're tanking.
Yeah,
no one else.
you're getting bodied by this thing, but you're tanking.
You are tanking the hits.
Crazy that he's tanking it. I have resistance to all them except that last
So-
psychic one. The
Until that one psychic one.
187.
So I
I'm-
could have used protection from energy, but unfortunately, it's a fucking concentration spell because it's not meant to be used on you.
So I'm not going to bonus action hide this turn,
Okay.
and I'm sending it, so didn't hit. But I'm going to look at Toes and say, pretty much keep standing. You've got this.
Yeah,
And heal you for-
I've got this.
8?
I'm not concerned about being killed by the fucking slime
It's not set
bowl.
up properly, so that is 12 healing. I got 2 4s plus 4.
I'm not concerned about being killed by the fucking slime golem. I'm being concerned about being killed by the fucking dragon.
We'll heal you, but there's 12 more hit points.
Alright, I'm up to 30... No, 12... 41 hit points.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Nice. Can you finish this one off?
Yes. Alright. I don't know how to spell. Okay, I sent it. I'll try my hardest. Can I get into flanking? We.
You may try.
We. So, I won't go reckless. I'll just be flanking, like flying where he's flying, the opposite side. And do the boys. 3.
Yep. Yeah.
Ooh, with the offhand.
Ain't very dead.
Yeah.
29. 40.
55. Sorry.
And
Did you mean 54?
I think you meant 54.
I think I did mean 54, my bad.
I was about to say.
That's what you get.
I went to go recount. Oh, I just gave that to you.
what the heck? Not cool. It's full counter.
When its mate dies, it gains full counter.
No.
The weave in me is crying.
The full counter. You don't expect it. The ooze golems.
Inside, there's a small child.
Inside a small child broken sword.
Yeah.
I have no idea
And-
what the fuck you guys are referencing.
Also on that last one, I like to use a superiority dice and do
Okay.
extra 3 damage, and it has to. I'll use frightful, so it has to make a. Actually, no, I don't have to. I'll use.
It has immunity to frighten anyway.
Yeah. I knew that.
JR may be dead.
Distracting strike.
JR.
Okay.
Sorry.
Probably. That just means that you the next roll attack target attacker
probably
yeah,
dead.
has advantage.
Yeah, it just
Let the
Probably.
fighter attack.
It has to do yeah. I'll tell you what it does if it isn't dead. Let it make a wisdom save.
It's not dead at this point, but it will be dead with Facile.
You'll laugh if it saves.
Alright, then what I'm about to say doesn't matter. I do
Oh,
2 extra damage
this
to
is true. It might save for the fourth time. Like the fourth time Trey has used this, he might save.
There's a 15%
it.
chance.
Roll it. If it saves, I'll tell you what it does.
Nat 20 save, come on.
Okay. Nice.
Wow, that's the opposite of a nat 20 save.
Yeah,
So now that I have killed both of these golems, guys.
Toes, you have health potions, don't you?
I don't think so, actually.
I thought I distributed a bunch of them.
Very good, Toes.
Oh, there's 70 healing.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay. I will pick up the rest. So I'll give myself 44 health, 43 health from my lay on hands.
I was going to give you a potion of greater healing, but okay.
I mean, I'll take the potion of greater healing. Oh, I already have. I have a greater healing potion and a healing potion. So I'll keep
Fine.
Trey, can you like save your high level heals? Because I'll just dump 3rd level cure wounds.
It's
Because I
fine.
don't need 3rd
Well,
level.
that was the only one of those I could do, so.
Yeah,
it's-
so-
No, he already cast it.
So these oozes.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Well, I mean, we can still like, just dump that kind of stuff in the big fight.
I mean, he's gonna need it, but that's...
I have to touch people to cure them.
I have healing word. I can keep people at least on their feet, but...
The whole point was to try and save the high level spell slots before we attack the dragon. That's why we said what we said before we came in, but...
It's fine.
It's fine, we got it.
I am Healbot
2.0.
2.0.
How? Yeah. Okay. So as you go further into this cave, you notice 2 pools of acid. And the head of a black dragon peeks out of the acid to greet you.
You
look spicy.
So you're at full health again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You also notice that behind him is 4 cages.
Whiskey is going to fly up.
There is
Fuck.
there is a Leonin, a human, a half elven woman, and a lizard folk.
It's probably nothing. Let's kill him.
That's probably nothing. Let's leave.
And you do see, actually, you don't see, that's probably on the wrong layer, because I'm a big dummy, and nope. Do you see the horde? Do you see the horde?
No, we don't see a horde.
Okay, then I will.
What a horde.
What horde? This horde.
Oh my gosh.
We are free to stop here, and then we'll wait for the big baddies monologue later.
Oh, we could do
7
it.
minutes, we got this easy.
We can
Speedrun?
speed run dragon fight.
As we're all walking forward, I'm gonna say this right now. As we're all walking forward, I'm dipping 3 arrows into the bottle of electricity.
Okay.
Also, looking at that picture, dragon fuck.
Oh my god.
Also, cast protection from energy TRs. Or, yeah.
On who?
You.
It's a concentration spell.
So
Are you concentrating on something else?
No, but I'll lose concentration when I get hit.
You'll be fine.
let me close this out. Where's my other character sheet? Lord help me.
As long as
I
he
prefer
doesn't
to just. It's not even as good a spell as the reaction one, which just halves damage and is only a 1st level instead of a 3rd
So
level.
he
Oh,
starts climbing out of the acid pool a little bit, peeking his head and up to his neck out of the acid.
He says hello.
He says hello.
Puts fingers together.
He says, good. You've made my job easy. I am Selsuka, destroyer of men.
What about women?
What about cats?
No, just men.
Oh, okay.
But there's only women in those cages.
Well,
I will be.
Wow.
Nice to meet
You
you.
all chose women.
We are the Union of Wandering Unwanteds, destroyers of dragons. And that's what I end.
That's a flex, but it's true.
It is.
I've killed like
Look at that handsome man.
I'm gonna have to stay away from my books this week, so I don't read his abilities. I hope you change. I'm not going to, but
It's homebrewed. Even off of that.
I figured you would. But damn.
The comedic ending is destroyer of men. Well, Vasily doesn't have a gender, so you're good. Ma-da-ba. He's a robot.
I'm non-binary.
Ding dong, bitch.
Automatically kills.
Only a 7,000 damage.
Right to his head.
Yeah. Somehow. I wish you could do a 9th level Toll the Dead. Oh.
Imagine.
Imagine.
I'm imagining.
I was
Um,
spell
do
called
we want
Inflict Dead, but there is
to-
a spell called Power Word Kill, so.
True.
How old is the Zuka one over here?
He is older than ancient.
So have I maybe heard of this dragon before? But I know what's up.
Oh my gosh, the one thing he might know.
The one thing. We'll talk about what you might have known
Yeah, I'll
over
roll
time.
next week. You're right. We'll talk about it next week.
We'll find out next week.
Yeah,
Whenever
you'll
I
roll
have to
next week.
actually
You didn't
roll it.
just roll. You didn't just
No, I
roll.
did totally did not even roll that. What are you talking about? I was just looking at my history. I accidentally rolled.
History book.
I was thinking about my history book. I didn't look at it yet, so I don't have to roll.
Well, who do we want to raid since we're going to call this a little bit earlier?
I was going to do Jess.
That works.
She's doing a spoopy stream.
Oh no! What if I get scaled?
Well, she's got scream alerts on.
Phew.
I don't know what that means, but she's playing the Blackout Club.
I'm guessing Scribbler's means she might scream.
It might. Thank you for tuning in. Check out Pinfinity if you haven't. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, also, no UwU next week, because it's a Halloween one-shot.
No, wait, what?
We won't see you next week. We'll see you the week after.
I thought it was no while
No one
now.
told me.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Wait. Yeah.
I thought we weren't doing well.